Getting everything ready to go into storage. Wait a minute, storage? What are you talking about, man? We are at storage, you know, dropping some things off because this is about to be my new home. Yesterday I had orientation for work, 10 a.m. to 5. We ended up getting done at like 4:30ish. And then roughly around like 3:30, I want to say, boss comes up to me and hands me the keys. Now, at that time, Kiko was sitting out at McDonald's so she could have Wi-Fi. Figured that, hey, you know what? Maybe that she gave me the keys because I didn't want to run the car without, you know, I didn't want to run the car all for the whole 8 hours that I was there. So I kind of told her, hey, like, you know, let's not like run the car. Let's, you know, just chill out for a bit, or like maybe like towards the latter end of the orientation, you can run the car. So when the guy came in and handed me the keys, I thought nothing of it. I thought maybe she just did that so she would know that so I would know that the car was off. Well, come to find out, I get out of orientation. I look in the car. The car's in the parking lot, but she ain't there. He left me like this little stack of paper with the note saying like, hey, sorry, like this, I just can't do it anymore, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the long story short, she left. Most of her shit is gone from the back. I'm assuming she... Everybody's been asking, yo, bro, where you been? It's been a minute. I mean, I even had the ex send a message trying to figure out where I'm at. Well, you must know, that's where I've been last 26 days. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, there's probably only two things in life that are worse than what I'm going through right now. You ready for it? Giving up my son and Christ's crucifixion, bro. Like, I don't know how many thoughts I've had about just jumping in front of a car. Like, all right, y'all. So it goes like this, man. As you guys know, I had that one job opportunity. Well, the guy called me. This is an independent guy. He owns like 5 restaurants. He's going to be opening one down here. This guy's talking about, you know, because he knows my situation, he's willing to put me up in a hotel. He said if he decides not to invest in a restaurant down here, he's got a bunch of locations that he'd be willing to put me on into, as long as I'm willing to relocate. He was talking about putting me up in a hotel. He was talking about, he's like, yo, let me get your Venmos so I can like send you some money later on in the week so you have food to eat. Like, this is a real ass dude. Dude's like 61 years old and talking about paying me well. When I packed up my apartment and made the decision to move down here, I absolutely had no idea what my life was about to become. I had plans and expectations and shit, but it wasn't this. But I'll be honest, man, through all the shit, from my mom passing to selling the house to getting scammed out of $20K to the breakup with Jasmine to just everything, I wouldn't change any of it, man. Like I've said before, it's turned me into somebody that I don't even recognize anymore, but not in a bad way, you know what I mean? It just feels like everything has reached this point of no return, walking through a portal or entering a whole different era of life is what it feels like. I don't know how to describe it, but that's the best way that, although I have no idea where this move is going to take me, and I really don't know what's next, there's this sense of calm in the fact that I know a year ago, or that very first clip you guys saw of me packing up the apartment, that motherfucker would have never even thought twice about making this move. He would have stayed put. He would have came up with an excuse. He would have put it off and just repeated the cycle of bullshit. So that's how I know I'm where I'm supposed to be and be. I'm better because of all the shit that I went through. So, to be fair, I don't know what's next, but I know as well as you do what I've been through and what I've overcome. So whatever's next doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because after everything I've been through, I don't think there's anything out there besides God himself that could take me out or make me worry about what's next. As far as the smoking is concerned, I'm enjoying my last couple of puffs tonight, and then depending on whether or not I'm still here or not, will depend on whether or not I smoke any more nights. But as far as I'm concerned, that shit's staying behind as well. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support.